Hello everyone, welcome back to Enderman Plays Minecraft. It's another beautiful day in my world, and today I want to follow up on some of the things I was working on before, and also just talk about some of my suggestions that I want to give in case anybody wants to do something similar. Now the first thing that I want to show is what I did with the little pond from last time. I finally realized why the pond the dirt on the bottom sort of bothered me a little. It was because I didn't realize that they changed the water texture for the game. So before, when I was playing here, I noticed because you can see under this temple that there are some pigs in there, and they're pretty visible now, but then before the update they weren't really that visible, and I just noticed now that I can see them pretty clearly from the water, which probably is the reason why when we look here we can see the dirt a lot clearer too from the water, and we can see here, we can see the dirt a lot clearer, and in general it really doesn't bother me that much. I just wanted to try something and see how it would work. Oh, it's getting dark. Let me just sleep first. Yes, villagers panicking because it's dark. Okay. So, it will be, I decided to use, before I was talking about using lapis lazuli, but obviously when I put it down, the pattern on the edges were too apparent. So guess what I used now? You guys tell? Probably, but I'm using blue wool instead, and I think for now it looks pretty good. Like, it gives off a nice blue feeling when I'm fishing here or just looking around here. We can get a good shot from here. The horizon fog is still bothering me. When I fish here, it's hard for me to tell when night is over, so I would need to get a clock of some sort to keep track, but that's beside the point. So I filled it up with blue wool, and I thought that was pretty cool. And today, what I wanted to talk about was this jungle that I had here. Now, I mentioned before briefly that I actually expanded the jungle. Before it wasn't like this, and I know that even though it might be prior knowledge to other people, but some people actually don't know that they can grow these big trees like so, and I tried to make it look as natural as possible. The only difference is that I added the chocolate, those lanterns, using the chocolate seeds. So by adding them, it doesn't look as natural as, say, when we go over here. You can tell that these are really natural because they don't have any of those lanterns on there. You can give me your thoughts on what you think about them. I think at first, even now, I think it's okay. Like, it's not a hassle to take it down as well, just to climb up the vines and take it down. But it sort of adds some nice flavoring, and like, it makes it look a lot nicer at night as well, because they give off sunlight. But then it loses the natural look as well. We can also see some different color of the bushes here, unfortunately, and that is very apparent as I expand the jungle over here. So you can basically tell where it got allotted to be jungle area and where it became plains. I always like being in the plains because you could get a lot of horses, and I'm a fan of horses, and there's not a lot of forest to deal with, and you can always make your own forest like what I did over there. Now, I want to talk about more of how to make a jungle like this, and some tips that I want to share. And oh, zombie somewhere. There is a zombie. There's a zombie. Where are you? Wait, let me check. Well, this will just be really quick. Got my bow. Yes, the Wrath of Fires, and I have it. Okay, hopefully I don't die around here. If there, it should be. Hey, you should be somewhere around here. There is no reason for you not to be. I guess not. Check a bit further. Yep, I hear you. Where are you coming from? Is that the one? Nope, I hear something up there as well. Okay, we'll deal with this later. Endermen. Yes, we will deal with this later. Let's just get to the jungle thing that I was talking about earlier. Get back up here. That place actually leads to a passage somewhere into my base, and it is actually a naturally formed cave. All of it is. The village was situated up there, like I said earlier, and then after we built and dug around, we realized that our whole place was under a huge ravine. So there's something over here. I wonder if you guys can guess what it is, but it's basically what every base has, and everybody uses it. Let's go to the hardware place, storage area, and let's get some jungle. Oh, my bad. That's not where I get the saplings. Saplings is found here. Okay, so I have 14. Okay, that's not bad. And I'll get some bone meal as well. Don't need this. Put this here. Okay. So, for one thing, some people, they don't know how to make the jungle tree like a 4-wide, and it's actually pretty easy. You just put all 4 of them like this, and then you start spamming. Now, the thing with this is that you want to make sure that you profit from using 4. So when you spam it, oh, probably too close to something. When you spam it, you want to make sure that after you tear it down, still nothing. Well, this isn't what I was planning. Let's see, how about... Okay, we can go here. Pretty sure there's nothing here. There we go. Okay, so... as you can see, you get a 4-wide. This tree, it's not a good one. What I did there was I kept growing and tearing down. And you also have to be very careful about where you plant them, because like you saw earlier, it won't grow if there's not enough space. So it did take quite a lot of time and planning to get them all so close together. And what you do after, if you want to have some jungle sapling to start with, and you're trying to expand your forest but you don't have any, all you do is you dig it out like so. Use a staircase fashion. I'm sure you're all familiar with it. Yes. and then after you dig it out, you have some saplings. And what we want is we want more than 4. That's the important thing. So all the trees you saw over there, it was all from farming. Farming from one tree to begin with. Okay. It all came from one tree which had a few jungle saplings, and I just kept planting and planting. And all jungle trees have one that's the highest. They're always like that. It's like a pattern of some sort. Okay, there's nothing there. And then after, you just stand right in the middle so you don't have any falls damage as you dig all this out. Yes. Okay. So now we have a lot of jungle wood. Jungle wood is also very farmable because of this feature. And yes, so we already got one back from before, so now we just have to wait, and then you'll get a lot more. After that, you can start planting them wherever you want to expand your jungle, like so. So I just planted them over here. I just planted them over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I grew it up. And then you can start decorating your trees, like maybe adding some vines. And one thing with using the bone meal is that you have to add the vines yourself. So all these, I had to tower up and put the vines there, and you know vines grow by themselves. So that's another way to make it look more natural. Whereas when we look here, these all have the vines already, but these I had to add myself. See, that one's still growing. And yeah, like I said, you just want to add some vines and maybe add some of the chocolate. Oh, we have more. Okay, so we have 2 now. And then, after you plant the trees and you're sure that's the way you want it, like the height. And of course, I picked the really tall ones to make sure that I got the right height. You would then go and use the shears to get a lot of bushes. Just like to avoid the monsters. Get a lot of bushes, and also use some bone meal to make the place have some flowers and such, so it looks natural like this. So this is all naturally made. Another trait that the jungle has is that it has these logs that are sort of like bushes of some sort, and they cover most of the area, like so. So let's go into a real jungle and do a comparison. Well, this obviously is terraformed a little. My friend was doing something, I think. So we can see here, deep into the jungle, this is all natural. We don't really see as much of the ground, and that's what you want to do when you're making the jungle. You want to make sure that you see most of the bushes, and you want to make sure that it is, for your own jungle, you want to make sure that it's not exactly too easy to traverse, but not too hard either, since you're making it yourself. And we all know how annoying jungles are to traverse sometimes. Let's see if we have more. Oh, good. Okay. So we have in total 6 already, so we profited from that. Not a lot, but we did profit. And it's a very slow process. You gotta keep building. The main thing you get out of it is the jungle wood, which one tree, that is a lot of jungle wood. And jungle wood is also a lot easier to tear down, in my opinion, compared to the very popular oak sapling use. We're just going to put this back. So now we have 15, and then we can also go here and put it back in there. Yes. So that was pretty good. There still might be more, since there's still a few branches there. A few of the bushes that are still up there. There might be 1 or 2 more if I'm lucky, but 6 isn't bad. The most I've gotten is 9 out of a single tree, which are the tall ones. And that's all I have to say for the build your own jungle. tell me what you think. Give me some suggestions of how else I can make this look more natural. And what are your thoughts on the chocolate lantern type kind of deal? Like these ones, like I could just tear it down if I want to, right? But just add some spark into it and overall. But anywho, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.